Hey guys, and welcome to another commentary. This time it'll be part 2 of my sort of advice to people that are trying to build a team and of course approach a sponsor or organisation. So let's kick it off. First off, I'll give you advice on approaching a sponsor. First off, you need to know a lot about your team, basically everything there is to know about your team, which you should already know. That can be things like your player, your whole role each player has in the team, the age of your players, the full name of your players, how long have they been playing, how big your media network is. As I mentioned earlier, you do need to set up a media network. If you build that up, it gives you a higher chance of getting sponsorship. Another thing you need to know is the future plans for your team. Now, when you approach a sponsor, they don't really want to know how much you want from them straight off the bat, especially when you don't have anything set out for them of what you're actually going to need it for. So when you're planning, say, what you're going to do this year or this season for the sponsor, you need to detail it as much as possible, what lands you're attending, what you're able to do over the year. Maybe you can do a shoutcasting network over the whole year, which benefits the community and allows the sponsor to have blah blah blah. Also, for the future plans, you need to link in some tournaments online, maybe give some links to the events you're attending. The kind of stuff you can do at those events that can help the sponsor. Mainly when you're doing that, don't basically say, oh, we want this when you're going to one event, because at the end of the day it's what you can do for them, not what they can do for you. And once you start that at the start, you can move forward. Oh, what can we do to get more sponsorship resources out of you? Like, if you start off with a basic sponsorship partnership or a decent sponsorship with the company, you can always build that as long as you're giving that idea that it can be built, it's earned. And that's what a company is looking for. They're not wanting someone that's just wanting it for the free stuff they get. You need to be in it for a partnership, so you're helping them and they're helping you. And secondly, this is the advice for approaching an organisation, and this also relates to the sponsorship application or proposal that you're doing. You need to make sure that you've got the right punctuation, grammar, and especially the way you present your application or proposal, is you need to make sure it's laid out and formatted properly. Recently, during the basically console blitz, because I got so many applications over, say, the last month, and I could basically cut half of those applicants in half straight away just off their punctuation and spelling, because straight away you know they can't do content for you. Secondly, that obviously they don't have the attitude that presentation is important, and of course you can sort of basically get the whole attitude just off their spelling, their whole presentation of themselves. It's like having someone who's in a uniform compared to someone in a scruffy sort of hobo looking outfit. You know you're going to pick the person in the uniform because they obviously fit the look a lot better. You're not going to hire a homeless person or pick up a homeless person just off that, especially when you've got someone in uniform right next to them that is interested as well. So there's a kind of good way to look at it and take on board. Secondly, as again, you need to know a lot about your team. Organisation also looks for what you can do as well. It's basically the same as a sponsor, except you're part of their roster, and you need to be active in their community. Like, for an organisation to benefit picking up your team, you need to bring media to the table, because an organisation is not looking for a team that just want the name and want the resources. They want a team that's going to build the organisation and help them expand, because an organisation builds their sponsorship and the amount of resources they can provide because of their content. And if you can bring content to the table, that means they can extend their resources, so they're not actually losing resources just off picking you up. So that's another thing to think about, and you need to be looking for the right organisation for you, because an organisation that is small and you're wanting a lot means that you're always going to have a problem. If you're a small team, say in CGA, looking to join the likes of Immunity, you're not really going to fit the part, and you need to also realise that at the start. Even if your team's CGA, if you can provide the same resources, the same media and content as a team picked up by Immunity, you have a good chance of getting with a decent organisation that will grow with you. You can't expect the resources to be there with a small organisation. If they lay it out to you and give you that overall knowledge that they can't provide as much as what you'd think, you need to take that on board, and you need to build with the organisation, help them get the extra resources for you, because the more you help the organisation, the more you're going to get to that level where you're going to have more resources and more opportunities as well. For example, we've got our new Black Ops 2 team that are interested in building a YouTube channel, and building a YouTube channel, that provides more opportunities for us in terms of getting sponsorship and also getting a bigger audience, which means we can aim for a YouTube partnership, or we can aim for extra support from our sponsors, which is another good thing that you need to be thinking about. The more you can do for the organisation, the more they can get. If you understand that, you're going to have a good time with any organisation you approach, as long as you're professional and you know what you need to do as a team to reach a higher tier in gaming as well. So I hope that advice does help you quite a bit. If you would like to ask any questions or suggest anything, inbox us and we will help you out. Thank you very much. Thank you for watching, and tune in for some more as I get some more commentaries up and running. We will try and bring you more stuff as we go. You can suggest different commentary topics that I can talk about, and of course please subscribe, like and comment. You can critique our commentaries, you can share our videos, we don't mind that, and of course ask us any questions you like. Thank you for watching.